Okay, so this is a bit of a TMI story time, but this is the story of how I lost my big toenail after wearing point shoes that just were not right for me, and it is as disgusting as it sounds. So I recently switched from my old brand of point shoe, which is Gainer Minden, to my Merlet point shoes. Now, to normal people, they don't look much different, but I'm going to show you why these fit my feet so much better and support my feet so much better, and why these shoes caused my toenail to fall off. So essentially I was in the middle of a contract in Vienna. I was probably wearing these shoes for no more than 2 or 3 days of rehearsals, and after probably the second or third day, my toe was so sore, the toenail turned black. And I didn't realize it at the time, but my toenail was actually going to fall off eventually because so much pressure had come down on that toe. That nail was just absolutely ruined. So I'm going to show you the difference between the two. Just to fill you in, they worked for me for years. I wore them so much throughout my career, and they did serve me really, really well for a time. But for some reason, recently, I just found them to be completely wrong for me, which is really strange, but I have heard of it happening. Then the Merlets, they just feel really right. I think the shape and the way that they support me, it just makes so much sense to my feet, and you'll see why, hopefully. So yeah, beyond the traumatizing experience of having my toenail fall off, I also found it really traumatizing having to switch brand of point shoe for the first time in probably 2 decades. In the middle of a dance contract that meant so much to me, it was pretty scary. So you can see quite clearly the shoes both look pretty similar on flat, but already I can feel this Gainer Minden toe, the big toe, is smushed to the top of the shoe a little bit more than my Merlet shoe. So let's show what they look like on point. Okay, so already I can feel a glaring difference between the two, and also the look. So if you look at my Gainer Minden side, the shoe is just not pushing me over the box of the shoe. It's kind of holding me on the back part of the box of the shoe, and also that shank isn't really bending into the arch. Whereas if you look on my lovely Merlet, there's a really nice kind of touching of that shank into my arch, and also I'm going over on the box without going too far. So it's holding me exactly where you would want to be held in a shoe. And obviously, the gainers aren't too bad, but doing really intense point work and really difficult choreography, it just became really evident that the shoe was not getting me in the right position and supporting my foot. So I'm so happy to say that the Merlets are a big winner for me. I couldn't be happier. But yes, the moment that the toenail fell off on this foot was quite hilarious. I was walking with my partner and I gave him a hug. I was wearing sandals, and his shoe like bumped my toe when I went to give him a hug, and the toenail just flew off my toe. It was so traumatizing, and that was the moment I realized that a lot had been done to that poor toe that I didn't quite realize. But yes, you can really see the difference. There's the Gainer, there's the Merlet. I hope you can see the difference. And if you can see, like, I can't even quite get properly on the box in this one, whereas this one, I feel like I could really get my balance on it, and yeah, feel really, really supported. So, I don't know if this made any sense to you guys who don't wear point shoes, but I'd be really interested to know if you have any questions, or if there's anything else that you would like to know about the life of a ballet dancer and her point shoes.